Hey, so today we are going to solve Leetcode question 49 group anagrams. So we have given an array of strings str, group the anagrams. Basically, an anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of different words using all the letters, all right, exactly once. So let's say, for example, eat and tea are anagram because they contain exactly the same number of letters, but they are just oriented in a different order. So you can return the answer in any order. So this is a sample input, and basically what they are doing is similar anagrams, they are sorting and keeping them in a single list. So bat doesn't have any similar, it doesn't have any anagram, so it's just on its own. Then we have nat, we have tan, they are together because they are anagrams. And also here you can see eat and tea are anagrams, so they are together. So let's start by defining. So here what we can do is actually uh, if we have already solved similar question like valid anagrams where we have basically counted the number of letters in a particular word and checking if those match with the another word. If they are matching, then those are anagrams. Like for example here, even, A1, T1. So all letters are have the frequency 1, and also here the E is 1, A is 1, and T is 1. So basically these two are, that's the reason they are anagrams. So what we can do, we can have a hash map. Inside the hash map, in the key we can just store the or else we also have one more solution. So the frequency way takes off n time because we are just traversing the word and checking the frequency of each and every letter. We can also do is that we can actually sort the word. So by using array sort, it will take off and log n time. So eat basically will become AET, okay, when we have sorted the character array. T will also become AET. So the sorted word for eat and the sorted word of T are matching. That means they are anagram. So we can do it in that way as well. So inside the hash map in the key, we can store the sorted word, all right, or the common, basically the common thing we can store inside the key. So in the case of first approach, we can store the common frequencies, and in the case of the second approach, where we are taking the sort function, we can store the sorted word. So and in the values, we can just store the actual word, actual list of words like this. And at the end, once we have traversed all the words inside the strings array, we can just append map.values and create a new list and just return the output. So we can just define, let's say, hash map, and let's just define a new hash map, all right. And oh my God. And inside the hash map, we will be storing two things. So first word will be the sorted word. So let's say string, and the second will be the list of words. So list of words, that means list of strings. All right, now let's just traverse the array and just let's take the each word one by one. So let's let's just take the word strings. Let's take the first word, that is eat. All right. And now we got to sort the word, but as you know, arrays dot sort works only on arrays and not strings. So we have to first convert the string into a character array so that we can apply the function. So convert it into a character string, we can use toChar array function. So we can use um, maybe something like this. To yeah, array. All right. And so to store the character array, we obviously require a character array. So we'll take a character array. We'll name it something like, let's say, word. All right. So our word will be storing the character array. And now we can pass this word inside the arrays.sort. So a result of arrays.sort will be a sorted character array. Let's say that is eat. So we are sorting it. So it will become AET. But now this AET is a character array and not a string. Because inside the map we are storing it as a string and not the character array. So we have to again change the character array into string. So what we can do is we can create a new string to store the sorted word. Okay, let's name it as sorted word, and we can just store it inside the string just like that. So that way we have the sorted word. And now what we can do is this sorted word, we have to check inside the map if it's present or not. If it's present, we can just update the list. We can append the new word inside the list. If it's not present, then obviously we have to create a new vendor inside the map. We have to add the key and create a new list inside for the value, right? So what I can do is just map dot um so let's apply an if statement to check if the word is present or not. So map dot contains key. All right. We'll check if the sorted word is present. All right. So let's just use if it's not present. So if it's not present, then um, we have to add that word, right? So map dot put. So map dot put. Let's add the sorted word as the key and the actual word as the inside the array. So to create a new array, right? So a new array list. Inside the array, we have to add the word. But just remember one thing. Let's say if that if that sorted word is present, then we have to also add it inside the append it inside the array. So what we can do is we can do something like map dot get of sorted word. So what that will do is basically give us the sorted words output. That is, let's say for 8, it will give AET inside a bracket like an array list, right? So in that we just have to add we just have to add the we just have to add the uh, uh, string, right? String, so str, and even if it's not present, then we are just creating a new array and then we are adding the word. So it's one and the same. And let's say this loop will basically go on till the end of the total string array. And at the end, obviously, you have to return the output, right? So you can just return new array list. So instead of defining a separate resultant list, we can just and then adding it single one by one. We can just simply do something like this: map.values. So map.values output will be the all the total arrays that are present as the key inside the key value pair, and then we can just append it directly and create a new list. So let's just check for any syntactical error. Okay, so it will be contains. Okay, so it's working. Let's submit it and check for other cases. Yeah, so it's working. So one more thing is that this we can just instead of this whole thing, what we can do is just take this, alright, map.put, and there's also a function uh, put if if epsilon. So this also works entirely the same. It has the same logic. So if the sorted word is not present, then only it will add a new list. It means one and the same. Alright, so we can also use this function. It is pretty handy. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you.